The future of the San Antonio Spurs will hinge largely on Keldon Johnson. We already know DeJounte Murray is going to be an all-star soon, but the Spurs are going to need Johnson to get to similar peaks. Many expected a breakout season from him, and he hasn't exactly done that, but he has improved in almost every facet of his game, and if he continues to develop like he has this season, he will become a fringe all-star. The first thing you notice while watching Keldon is his powerful dunking. Most of these come off some sort of advantage. Notice how his defender is in a horrible position, and he's just able to blow by with ease. However, if we look at field goal percentage in the paint for some of the most frequent finishers in the league, we see that Keldon is one of the least efficient, at just below 50%. Why is it so low? He struggles often to create an advantage when driving. We see here that he is basically in a 1v1 versus Nikola Vucevic. He is capable of doing moves, as we see here. This is a very nice Euro step. However, too often, he'll just go right at his defender. Also, sometimes he just forces it. I'm not sure driving into one of the best rim protectors in Jaren Jackson's a good idea. If we look at someone like Luka, we notice a few differences. On this screen, he uses his ball handling abilities to reject it and get a dunk, versus Johnson, who will just get stripped while driving. Luka also has a quick first step, something Johnson really lacks. One thing that should open up his driving game is his shooting, as it went from 33% from 3 last season all the way up to 43% this season. As of February 1st, he is second in percentage minimum 100 attempts, only behind PJ Tucker. Almost all of these are open catch and shoot threes, but he's also able to hit contested ones over people. Like PJ, he is shooting his best in the corners, as he shoots 60% in the left corner and over 51% in the right corner via StatMuse. The next step for him is to be able to make them off the dribble and on movement. Playmaking is still something he continues to struggle with. These are basic reads when he drives, and he gets tunnel vision. Later in the game, he misses the same guy. He only has 5% assist rate on his drives, which is way too low for someone who drives as much as he does. I think that he can make very basic reads though. Here's a nice dump off pass, and here's another one in the pick and roll. But I think this needs to improve dramatically for him to be able to be considered a good playmaker in the future. His perimeter defense leaves a lot to be desired as well, especially on screens. On this one, he gets behind the Paul George screen and he has an easy jump shot. He has really stiff hips, so good moves can get him really behind plays. I do think his interior defense is better than his playmaking. He's able to contest finishes at the rim. Additionally, he doesn't get moved by Christian Wood in the post. I also think he's a smart off-ball defender. At this point, Christian Wood is in the middle of his mood, so his man isn't a threat to shoot anymore, and he heavily contests the shot. If I were to sum up his defense in one play, it would be this one. Jalen Green shakes him out of his shoes, and now he's behind the play, but his instincts off ball allows him to get the steal and the run out. Keldon Johnson is fairly average at this point in his career. His biggest strengths are his catch and shoot 3-point shooting and his off-ball awareness. However, he struggles when it comes to playmaking and his actual ability to drive. He reminds me a lot of this year's Andrew Wiggins, though slightly worse. They are both very athletic, good catch and shoot shooters, but Wiggins is a little bit better on ball when it comes to defense. Improving his on-ball defense is absolutely crucial to his development. The Spurs already have DeJounte, who can guard guards, and Devin Vassell, who can guard smaller wings. But the Spurs are going to need him to be able to guard bigger wings. I'm optimistic that this will be able to be his next step. Keep in mind, He is only 22 years old, with plenty of room left to grow. So, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. More videos are going to be on the way, and I hope you have a fantastic day.